Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are unlocking what might honestly be your absolute greatest exam superpower, extra time. If you've been granted this accommodation, well, you've got a massive tool at your disposal. But, having the tool and knowing how to actively use it to its absolute fullest, those are two very different things. So think of This Explainer as your ultimate survival guide to mastering the clock and totally unlocking your full potential. Here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. What exactly extra time is. 2. Why you have it. 3. How to maximize those extra minutes. 4. The biggest mistakes to avoid. And finally, 5. Use it or lose it. All right, starting with number 1. What is extra time? So here's a critical number for you, 25%. Most students who receive extra time to complete their exams get exactly this amount. It's literally a 25% boost to your total allowance, which gives you that vital extension to navigate the test completely on your own terms. And this brilliantly illustrates what that 25% actually looks like on the clock. Say you have a standard 1-hour exam. Your 25% bump, that gives you 15 extra minutes. For a longer 2-hour exam, it obviously scales up, meaning you get 30 extra minutes. It's just simple, tangible math, but those extra minutes can absolutely change the game for your final grade. Well, if you respect them, that is. Now listen to this closely. Extra time isn't there to make the exam easier, it's there to give you enough time to show what you know. I want to completely neutralize any feelings of a so-called unfair advantage right now. The test isn't getting easier, the questions, exactly the same. This is purely about leveling the playing field so your true knowledge can actually shine through. Moving right along to section 2, why you have it. As we go through these, I want you to mentally check off which ones apply to you. You might read more slowly, or maybe your brain processes complex information in a deeper, more methodical way. Actually, fun fact, studies show that slower processing speeds are often linked to higher levels of creative problem solving. Pretty cool, right? Maybe you just need a little longer to truly unpack what a tricky question is asking, or you need some extra time to organize your thoughts before you actually put pen to paper. Or you might just work really carefully, but at a slightly slower pace. All of this is completely normal. Your unique processing style is exactly why this accommodation exists in the first place. Everyone is different, and your extra time helps you work at your best. I really want to say this loud and clear, kind of like a coach right before a big game. Having a careful, methodical working style is a profound strength. It is not a weakness. Out in the real world, careful planning wins. This time is awarded specifically so you can lean into that strength. Okay, let's get tactical. Section 3, maximizing your extra minutes. Step 1, read every single question carefully, seriously, don't skim. Step 2, plan your answers. Resist the urge to just rush right in and start writing. Take a breath and map out those longer, higher point answers first. And step 3, check your work. Use the extra time comprehensively. These are highly proactive strategies you absolutely must employ from the very moment that clock starts. So the crucial point here is checking your work doesn't just mean staring blankly at the page, hoping a mistake jumps out at you. It means actively looking for questions you might have accidentally flipped past and missed entirely. It means correcting your spelling and punctuation. And you've got to double check and fix any calculation mistakes, especially if they matter for the specific exam you're taking. These exact targeted corrections are what those extra minutes are literally engineered for. Which brings us to the golden rule. Extra time is there to help you improve your answers. It is not there so you can sit and wait for the exam to end. We have to break that habit of passive waiting. When you're in that room, this is active, highly valuable working time. If you finish early, guess what? You aren't actually done. You're just entering the improvement phase of your exam. All right, let's pivot a bit. Section 4, mistakes to avoid. These are the massive red flags you need to steer clear of. First up, rushing just because everyone else has finished. Look, let them leave early. They probably missed something anyway. Never let the pace of the room dictate your process. Next, leaving the exam early without checking your work. That is just a huge missed opportunity. Also, don't spend way too long on just one single question and totally drain your clock. And finally, simply forgetting to use your extra time to actively improve your answers. Keep your blinders on, ignore the rest of the room, and use the full time you've been given. Which leads us perfectly into Section 5, use it or lose it. We are definitely raising the stakes here because this is perhaps the most important and honestly, potentially urgent administrative rule you need to know about your accommodation. Your extra time is officially considered part of your normal way of working. What does that mean? Well, it means this isn't just a special little treat pulled out for final exams. Utilizing your accommodation has to be consistent across all your academic environments. It literally needs to become your daily operational standard. You absolutely must use it whenever it's available, in your lessons, where appropriate, in your standard class assessments, during your mock exams, and, of course, in your final exams. The application of this tool has to happen everywhere. It needs to be a constant thread in your academic life so you build up that vital muscle memory of pacing yourself. And here is the harsh reality check. If you choose not to use your extra time regularly, the school might actually lose the evidence that you still need it. That means you could literally lose the right to have it when those big final exams roll around. Use it. Don't lose it. Seriously, do not let pride or habit stop you from claiming the time you are fully entitled to in your everyday classes. Okay, we are in the home stretch, before the exam checklist. Think of this as your empowering pre-flight checklist. I want you to ask yourself right now, do I know exactly how much extra time I have for this specific paper? Have I practiced pacing myself and actually using my extra time beforehand on practice tests? And, most importantly, will I actively leave time at the end to check my answers? If you can answer yes to these 3 steps, then you are completely ready to fly. I want to leave you with this final thought to carry with you into the exam hall. Extra time doesn't give you an advantage. It gives you a fair chance to show what you know. Use every minute wisely and believe in yourself. You've got this. Remember, this whole thing is about fairness and acknowledging your true capability. You have the knowledge. Now you have the time to prove it. So, as you prepare for your next test, I want you to ask yourself one final vital question. Will I actually leave enough time to check my answers? It's entirely up to you to claim that time, use it actively, and absolutely maximize every single minute. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Get out there, trust your process, and go crush those exams.